Welcome to the Key. Mini Lesson 8, Chapter 207, Complaint Reporting. This is part 1 of complaint reporting. It's a big topic. You're going to get a lot of questions on your exam out of 207. So this is part 1. What we're going to do today is cover continuous events, or movie complaints as we call them. They show up on every test, almost the same way. There's 3 questions in today's lesson. It's a short one, but there's a lot of information in it. You got 3 questions, a good in-depth answer key, and then just 1 page of a basic lesson. It's very basic, but you really need to nail this thing down. Here's what happens. What's the top charge? What precinct will this be recorded in? All right? Incidents get recorded in the precinct of origination. That's the rule. The exceptions are 3 crimes: homicide, rape, first degree, sodomy, first degree. It's not sodomy anymore, I know. It's CSA, Criminal Sexual Act. I'm going to call it CSA. Precinct of origination is where you record a complaint. Like, it usually on a test, it's a kidnapping. Took you from one precinct, did something to you in another precinct, another time, and then dropped you off. Here's what you're going to do. Very simple. It moves out of the precinct of origination if it's a homicide or a rape or a sodomy. Every test question has been either a rape or a sodomy. Actually, it's had both. Here's what happens. What if you have more than one? It's where the first one occurred. So date exam, you're going to see it when you see these questions. We kidnap you in precinct A, commit a sodomy in precinct B, commit a rape in precinct C, and then drop you off somewhere else. Where does it get recorded? Where the first sex crime occurred. Has to be a first degree crime. You need to know the penal law. It's usually, listen, let me say this to you regarding a sex crime. If force is used, first degree. No matter what, hands down. Force used, first degree, okay? And on the test, it's always been force used, but we'll get into the details. Look, I'm going to cover this in 2-3 minutes on 3 pages. We do 2.5 hours on this when the course starts up, okay? There's a lot there. There's a lot of penal law there. For now, the basics are precinct of origination is the rule, except if it's a rape or a sodomy. The last thing I'm going to tell you is this. What's the top charge? They're going to ask you that too, based on the same scenario. And the top charge is as per the 7 majors. It's in the lesson. Memorize the order that they appear in, because if it appears higher on the list, that's the top charge. Sodomy and kidnapping, which will be in the test question, are not on the list of 7 majors. So you can have a rape and a sodomy. It's going to go to the precinct where the sodomy occurred, but rape is the top charge. Happens every time. All right, 3 questions, 2 pages, and I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.